Maximus analysis here for June 11th, coming into the close. We have an indecision candle. We basically are back into the crap. We can look and see from here down. We're back. We respect the higher lows, but it's always been creeping back into our previous low, which we don't like. Okay, we have this, didn't hold. We look back around April, May last year. If you're looking at this pattern that might be similar, you see how we never came back into the low. And then it shot up, and then it continued up for a couple months, and then it came back down, but it layered right above these previous highs, which was actually really nice trade. It's just sideways, and it's annoying as hell. And again, I've been saying to keep your powder dry. Some people are like, the hell with that. You know, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, well, that's all right. You know, and I appreciate the feedback, but I tell you this, I know when it ain't trending, but again, we'll respect the bias to the long side. But again, we don't want this to break basically 2090 again. We want it to hold above there. Bates 2070, we're in major trouble. Here, you can see that as well. This is a testing point. I've been saying 2080. It broke 2080, and they ripped it back up. So every time they come here, they've been ripping back up, but we still have lower highs. But we now have higher lows, lower highs, and we haven't been trending for months regarding the ES. We have been pretty much sideways since, you can see it on all this, a lot of the stocks you can see around February 25th was a major just bleh. Indecision candle again on the NQ. We got the YM. Same thing. Indecision candle needs to hold that 18,000 area. IWM. We got indecision candle as well. Apple. We need to see what's going on with Apple. Again, it needs to hold something. I posted something that it could be a 5-way consolidation pattern, but this low needs to hold. Okay, and the break evens around. You have to check Twitter. I don't have it off the top of my head, but around this 31 area, well, basically a 1-to-1 area. But they need to hold it because they haven't been trending since February 25th as well. You've got Google, pretty much didn't do much today. Netflix, of course, is exhausted, so I wouldn't look to short anything like that. And I don't think that it would be smart to short a stock trending up so high. Amazon. You can see it's giving an indecision candle as well. So is this consolidation for more upside or downside and filling this gap? You have Tesla still hovering around my 254 area. I would not short right here. I would wait for a bounce down and then short. Or if you're going to short, you would have to be in already and your stops above these highs. But again, if it breaks up, which again, the weekly looks overextended regarding just we need to see what's going on. Because if it breaks down below this, we would have some lower highs. Going in as well. This would make a pivot if it broke down and got into this area as well. So we'll see how that one plays out. We have LinkedIn. That's still, to me, a broken one that needs to give more oomph and a better direction because this is very difficult to be trading in. Microsoft paused a little bit. You got Goldman Sachs was up, which they're gonna do that. You have Home Depot as well. That's fading. A lot of things are fading from the highs, so I just don't want to take too much in regards to trades, man. You just don't want to take too much, and next thing you're caught in the shit. You got Facebook just sideways as hell. We got let's see. We got Bank of America. Let's see what that did today. Bank of America, again, this is a good sign right here about Bank of America. But again, Google's hovering around this area. We need to see where it's going to go, maybe on the weekly. If you trade the weekly, you will definitely have to have the bias to the upside. But you can see how long it's been just sideways. So if it breaks down, flags up, it has more downside to go. So I don't know if this is wave 4 and then we have another wave 5 to go, but I don't know what's going on with this ES. And again, to me, a lot of people look at divergences, but ES is the big boy. ES is what you need to be looking at, in my personal opinion, to see where the markets are going to be going. And right now, they're just sideways, and we cannot break this 2090 area again. We need it to hold the 2090 area, 2080 area, and definitely do not see 2070, or we can have a big rip to the downside. Again, upside potential, let it come and set up properly before we just take this higher low. And that's pretty much it, man. I wish it was more fireworks. I wish there was more stuff to be like, oh, this looks great, but that's the market we're in. And it's I know it's annoying. I know it's tough. I know a lot of people, doing Elliott wave especially, having a real annoying time because they're just like, I don't know how long this wave, if this is a wave 4, how long does it need to be? And go from there. And then you got the Fed and all that other bullshit you got to deal with. So again, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Options expiration, we'll see which side they want to jam up as well. And we'll go from there. Take care.